Interior, Office on Military Base, Day. Caption, 2045, U.S. Forward Base Camp, Kosciuszko, Poland. A hand belonging to a woman wearing combat fatigues places a glass-framed photo on a desk next to a futuristic display. Outside of a nearby window, soldiers march in formation. The photo is of an elderly man and woman. The man wears a tweed jacket and bow tie. The reflection of the woman's face in the glass is unclear. Exterior, Edgewater Building main entrance, morning. Caption, present day, headquarters of Edgewater Laboratories. A woman, dressed professionally except for white sneakers, walks through a parking lot and up wide concrete stairs that lead to an imposing glass, concrete, and steel building. Dr. Ruby Beck, 29, carries a simple backpack, a travel coffee cup, and a determined look. She stares at the presence of security guards, then at a helicopter landing on the rooftop. Behind Ruby looms an adjacent parking structure with a covered walkway from the top level to the uppermost floor of the building. Dark clouds amass in the sky. Nearby, a worker is pressure washing a faded red stain from an external concrete wall while another is fastening screws into a plywood sheet next to a glass window. A guard, outfitted with a sidearm and walkie-talkie, opens a tall glass door as she approaches. Ruby nods as she passes. Interior, basement level 1, same time. A cavernous steel-walled room is lined with complicated equipment. In the center is a massive drum-shaped machine that resembles a human-sized centrifuge. The machine's main components are 8 cylinders made of thick glass filled with a red liquid. They are suspended at an angle with the cylinders in a tight circle at the top. The machine emits a loud droning noise followed by a series of long clicks. Beyond the machine is a long glass window with the word production etched in reverse. Interior, lobby, continuous. Ruby enters the sunlit lobby and walks between stanchions toward a guard station. On the far side of the lobby, construction workers are testing a steel partition that covers a long set of floor-to-ceiling bay windows. A clock on the wall shows the time is 7:53 a.m. Seated by the backscatter X-ray scanner is Marv Seeger, 68, in a dark blazer with a name badge clipped to the pocket.
Good morning, Dr. Beck.
Good morning, Marv. How's Phyllis?
She'll be right as rain real soon.
Ruby puts her backpack on the conveyor belt and walks through the metal detector. She gathers her backpack and swipes her name badge on a turnstile scanner, which lights up green.
Please give her my love.
Thank you. I will. Good luck today.
Ruby smiles and nods at Marv. She's bumped into by a guard. A drop of coffee lands on her white shirt.
Oh, great.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
She scans the lobby. More armed guards pace behind the broad reception desk and along elevated glass walkways that form the mezzanine level. An enormous U.S. flag attached to a tall steel pole and tipped by a shiny brass eagle sits behind the reception desk. She passes a digital screen that reads, Edgewater Laboratories Investor Day. Welcome to the future of transfusion therapy. Beyond the screen is a doorway to an empty dining area. Ruby taps a button on the wall to call an elevator and enters through the steel doors of a glass-walled elevator. Interior, mass centrifuge chamber, same time. The humming noise continues and the clicking sounds grow louder. Small round panels in the steel lids at the top of each glass cylinder slide open. Steel tubes lower into each cylinder and pump a sickly yellowish-green liquid into the tanks. The liquid billows into a cloudy mix, fogging up the tanks. Interior, elevator, continuous. The doors open and Ruby enters the elevator. She taps her badge against the panel, which lights up green, and presses the B3 button on a digital screen, which displays buttons labeled B3, B2, B1, L, M, 2, 3, and 4. The doors close and lights streak across the elevator cabin and Ruby's face as it descends. She looks down at the stain on her shirt in dismay. Interior, mass centrifuge chamber. Same time. The machine starts to spin and the yellowish-green mixture dissipates. The liquid in the tanks returns to the same red color as before. A plaque on the machine reads Ichor. Interior, basement level 3, main corridor, continuous. A harshly lit, steel-walled corridor runs to the right and left of the elevator bank. The elevator doors slide open. Ruby exits and turns left. She walks past a long glass window and glass double doors revealing personnel, patients and recliners, and medical equipment. Etched into the window is the word infusion.